Steve Jobs, born February 24, 1955, San Francisco, California, U.S., died October 5, 2011, Palo Alto, California, was the co-founder of Apple Computer Inc., now Apple Inc., and a charismatic pioneer of the personal computer era. Jobs was raised by adoptive parents in Cupertino, California, located in what is now known as Silicon Valley. Though he was interested in engineering, his passions of youth varied. He dropped out of Reed College in Portland, Oregon, took a job at Atari Corporation as a video game designer in early 1974, and saved enough money for a pilgrimage to India to experience Buddhism. Back in Silicon Valley in the autumn of 1974, Jobs reconnected with Stephen Wozniak, a former high school friend who was working for the Hewlett-Packard Company. When Wozniak told Jobs of his progress in designing his own computer logic board, Jobs suggested that they go into business together, which they did after Hewlett-Packard formally turned down Wozniak's design in 1976. The Apple I, as they called the logic board, was built in the Jobs' family garage with money they obtained by selling Jobs' Volkswagen minibus and Wozniak's programmable calculator. Jobs was one of the first entrepreneurs to understand that the personal computer would appeal to a broad audience, at least if it did not appear to belong in a junior high school science fair. With Jobs' encouragement, Wozniak designed an improved model, the Apple II, complete with a keyboard, and they arranged to have a sleek molded plastic case manufactured to enclose the unit. Though Jobs had long, unkempt hair and eschewed business garb, he managed to obtain financing, distribution, and publicity for the company, Apple Computer, incorporated in 1977, the same year that the Apple II was completed. The machine was an immediate success, becoming synonymous with the boom in personal computers. In 1981, the company had a record-setting public stock offering, and in 1983 it made the quickest entrance to that time into the Fortune 500 list of America's top companies. In 1983, the company recruited PepsiCo Inc. President John Sculley to be its chief executive officer and, implicitly, Jobs' mentor in the fine points of running a large corporation. Jobs had convinced Sculley to accept the position by challenging him, "Do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life?" The line was shrewdly effective, but it also revealed Jobs' own near-messianic belief in the computer revolution. During that same period, Jobs was heading the most important project in the company's history. In 1979, he led a small group of Apple engineers to a technology demonstration at the Xerox Corporation's Palo Alto Research Center Park to see how the graphical user interface could make computers easier to use and more efficient. Soon afterward, Jobs left the engineering team that was designing Lisa, a business computer, to head a smaller group building a lower-cost computer. Both computers were redesigned